Hi boys and girls, good morning. Welcome to your ELA and phonics lesson for today. Yesterday I left you with a challenge. We had a sentence, can I have some chips and dip? And we found some mistakes in our sentence using our song to help us. Capital letters, finger spaces, punctuation at the end. It's a sentence, it's a sentence, it's a sentence, don't you know? And when we sang that song, we noticed that we didn't have capital letters. We do have lots of finger spaces, but we had forgotten ending punctuation. I then asked you to find a mistake in the sentence, and I heard from several of you, so let's review that right now. So many of you noticed that the word I is not capitalized, and we all know that when I is totally by itself as a word, it must be capitalized because it represents your name, and your first name is always capitalized. And we have a song about that to remember. Capital I spells ein important word. Capital I spells ein important word. Capital I is a letter, it is also a word. Capital I spells ein important word. So capital I has word I must be capitalized. Can I have? Some of you have noticed that the word have is not spelled right, but that's okay because these are the sounds that you hear. V. You don't hear the E on the end, but some of you know that it's there. And that's okay that you didn't notice that. It's not a sight word yet, so you don't know how to spell that word yet. And somebody noticed that the word some is spelled wrong. You hear the sounds some, but it's not spelled right. But that's okay. It's not a sight word, and the word some is not a word that you can just sound out. So it's okay that it's written like this. Excellent spying. So today I'd like to work a little bit more with the digraphs, a little bit more with some sight words, and then we can go on. So I want to talk about the SH digraph, sh, the CH digraph, ch, and TH digraph, where you get to stick your tongue out at me. So we're going to sort some pictures today with all of those digraphs in them. I don't know that these are the right pictures. I think I pulled up the wrong pictures. Here are the correct pictures. So, my first picture today is of a flower. Flower? Well, I don't hear any of the digraphs in flower. But if you look at the arrow, it's pointing to a thorn. Thorn. Which digraph lets you stick your tongue out? Thorn. Great. It is TH. Because with TH, you've got to stick your tongue out. Here is a picture of something, so painful, but so necessary. A shot. Shh. Which digraph makes the sound of shh? That's right, it's SH. SH says shh. And we have a nice, big, comfy chair. Which of the digraphs says ch? That's right, CH says ch. We've got a picture of a shovel. And where will shovel go in our sound sort today? Right, it sounds a lot like shot. They both have the sh, SH digraph at the beginning. And here is, big number. 3 tens, 0 loose ones. So if we count by tens and then continue counting on by 1, we can figure it out. 10, 20, 30, and there are no loose ones. So this is the number 30. Did you stick your tongue out? Great. You should, because 30 has the TH digraph. We've got a picture of somebody's face. face. No, I don't hear a digraph in that word. But you see the arrow pointing to her chin. And which digraph makes the sound for ch? Just like chair, chin, chair. Excellent. Oh, we get a cute little sheep. Which digraph makes a sound for sheep? I hear the sh digraph, S-H. And we now have a picture of thunder. Oh, do you remember the time that we made thunder cake at the beginning of the year? That was a lot of fun. Thunder cake. Now, TH, you stick your tongue out. It sounds a lot like letter F. But if you're watching my teeth when I make the sound for letter F, my teeth are on my lip. I'm not sticking my tongue out. This is not thunder. It's thunder. You've got to stick your tongue all the way out for the TH digraph. Oh, and my last picture is my absolute favorite thing. Oops, I had a hard time with my chips. I hear the ch digraph at the beginning, and which digraph makes the ch sound? That's right, CH. There's also a little hint here because the CH is on there. Chips. So we've got sh, ch, and f. Good job today. So today we're going to play a little sight word game. You don't have to play it the way that I'm playing it. But if you'd like to, you certainly can, just to make it a little more fun. So I have my sight word page here, and I just drew it myself. Some of you don't have printers at home, and that's okay. You don't have to have a printer. You can do some of these games on your own without a printer. Now, these are supposed to look like Easter eggs. My best work, so I hope you're not laughing. They're supposed to be Easter eggs, and inside they have sight words in them. I happen to put 8 sight words on my page. You could put as many as you'd like. It's up to you, and you can choose the sight words that you work on. I want you to be working on the words that are tough for you, the words that you don't already know. I wrote sight words on pieces of paper, and I stuck them in these eggs. Do you have to use Easter eggs? No. I just decided to because it's getting close to Easter, and I thought it would be fun. You can just write them on slips of paper and stick them in a bowl, in a basket, in a cup, in a bag, or just leave them on the table. It really doesn't matter. It's up to you. You have to use the supplies that you have at home. I have crayons for each of the colors of eggs, and I'm going to open one of the eggs. I'm going to read it, and then I will color in the egg on my paper matching this color. So here's my sight word, and my first word, well, happens to be our new sight word. A-N-D, and A-N-D, and 1 and 1 make 2. I can count, can you? And. Excellent. Now I've got a orange one, and this one says, ooh, this one's tough. Y-O-U, that spells you, that spells you, that spells you. Y-O-U, that spells you, I like to play with you. Remember, the word you is a sight word. It is not just the letter U, and some of you are still writing it that way. I want you to think about the song that I taught you to find the letter U, just to read the letter U. Here's green, and I have the word can. Easy sight word. It was one of our first sight words. So I'm not going to sing that song because all of you already know this word. So let's just color in the word can because it came out of a green egg. And let's see who we get next. I haven't done pink yet, so let's do pink. Ooh, good word. You can't sound it out because if you try, like. It's not really a word. That's why it's a sight word. But we know that song. L-I-K-E, L-I-K-E, L-I-K-E spells like. I like chips and chocolate. I like playing with my friends. Excellent. And we'll do one more. Ooh, old friend. This one gets confusing between this one and this one. It's confusing. M-Y, that spells my. What color did it come out of? Oh, green. M-Y, that spells my. I love my mom. I love my dad. I love my dog. M-Y, that spells my. And you see how to play the game. I'm not going to continue to do all of the eggs. That's something that you can do at home. So I'm going to put all of my eggs away and my basket away because I don't need it anymore. And today we're going to work on one of our sight words. Now this is a worksheet, a reading fluency page that I sent home in your original packets when we first went home for home learning. I don't believe I included this one. I may have, I honestly can't remember, and everything's at school, and even if it is one that we've already did, it's okay to read this page again, because the only way you're going to become a better reader is to read, read, read. So, we're working on the sight word, and, excellent. A-N-D, and, A-N-D, and, one make two. I can count, can you? A-N-D, A-N-D. So I'm going to go ahead and trace it. I'm going to pull back and pull down straight. Lowercase a lives underneath that middle line. It's not a tall letter. Lowercase n also starts at the middle line. Pull down, push up and over. And lowercase d, I pull back to make the doorknob, push up to make the door. And let's trace it again. For lowercase a, pull back, pull down. And I'm not picking up my pencil till I start a new word. Lowercase n, pull down, push up and over. Lowercase d, pull back to make the door, push up to make the doorknob. Lowercase a, pull back and pull down. Don't pick up your pencil. Lowercase n, pull down, push up and over. And lowercase d, pull back to make the doorknob, push up to make the door. Excellent. So now today, we're going to be reading these sentences together. And in this first sentence, there are 6 sight words. There are 2 words that are unknown, but there are also 2 pictures, and I have a feeling that those pictures will help me figure out those unknown words. So here we go. We're going to read together. We can see the that one starts with l. Which of the 2 pictures makes the sound of l at the beginning sound? That's right, it's the lion. We can see the lion and the bear. And there's a picture of a bear. Bear. Great. Let's read the next one. Here we go. We can see the and the next sound is l. Which picture sounds like L? Elephant. Excellent. We can see the elephant and the g. Well, I don't see any picture that makes the sound of g. Oh, you have to think way back at the beginning of the year when we were learning each other's names, because some letters do not make just one sound. They make 2 sounds. And here is letter G, and it has 2 sounds. The hard sound, g, and the soft sound, j, just like in Georgia. So that's a giraffe. We can see the elephant and the giraffe. Excellent spying. We can see the monkey and the zebra. Excellent reading. We can see the crocodile. Wait a minute. That can't be a crocodile. At the beginning of that word, I don't see the k sound. I see the a sound. So that's not a crocodile, it's an alligator. We can see the alligator and the snake. We can see the penguin and the seal. Excellent reading. Excuse me. We can see the I think that's a koala bear. I see the koala and the tiger. And here's my last sentence. We can see the zoo. Now zoom in on your computer and look at that whole sentence. We can see the zoo. Is that how we're going to read that sentence? Look closely. So today's challenge is, how are you going to read that last sentence? Because I did not read it correctly. You can send me an email or a short video of how to read that sentence correctly. And I'm now going to color in my star because I read the whole page. I now want you to read it again and color the next star, and read the whole page again and color the next star. You don't have to print this page. You can read right on your computer or your tablet or your laptop. You can make the screen bigger and just read directly right on the computer. You don't have to print this if you can't. Okay? That's it for today, boys and girls. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.